now I've just, given somebody else a chance. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a lot of ASMR creators. Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Kale ASMR, back at you again with another video. Obviously, because you're watching it already. And today, I'm gonna be the plug. I'm going to be giving you guys a lot of different ASMR content creators that you can go watch right after you watch me, obviously. And yeah, this video was mostly made with newcomers to ASMR in mind, but obviously this can be used if you're a veteran and maybe there's just some people you never heard of, then you can go check them out. So basically this is just a huge shout out video. But no, yeah, newcomers to ASMR, I'm pretty sure you don't know what to watch, who to watch. You're probably like, oh, this is weird. You watch one kind of ASMR, then you're like, you turn it off completely. And that's not what we do here. There's so much content of ASMR out there. I guarantee you that there's something that you would like personally, because ASMR is a very broad term nowadays. So today I'm going to be giving you guys some ASMR content creators that I personally watch. And the way that this video is going to work is that I'm going to have these separate categories that I put these ASMRtists in. They're based on subscriber count, and I'll explain why that kind of matters once we get into it. And yeah, I'm going to give you a little bit of what I know the content creator for and blah blah blah, and that's how it's going to go. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into the video. So basically, here's how I have the category set up. I have ASMRtists with over 1 million subscribers, with over 100k subscribers, over 10k, and then under 10k. Those are how the categories go. They have varying numbers. There are around 4 to 5 content creators in each category. And yes, I'm going to go in a descending order. I'm going to put timestamps in so you can click to whatever section that you want to. And yeah, so if you're new to ASMR or whatever, maybe you just don't know, basically it's not a for sure method of differentiation, but based on how many subscribers ASMRtist has, you can kind of tell what kind of vibe they're going to give you. Like, for instance, I'll compare the most contrasting to 1 million subscribers versus under 10k. So with 1 million, the pros are basically you're going to get most likely super quality audio and video. You're most likely not going to get any mess ups with like loud sounds or anything like that. And they're going to give you what you came for, for the most part, like just very high quality, pretty professional, yada yada yada. And under 10k, there may be a few mess ups in there. You're gonna see this person most likely has just started their channel within the past year or so. So they're going to make mistakes. Their audio and video quality may not be as crisp as the 1 million subscribers, but maybe that has a little bit more character in it, personality. You get to see more of their personality just because you're seeing them figure things out and yada yada yada. And once you start watching this little person, sometimes maybe they'll be the one that takes off and you were there from the beginning. Not to say that people with 1 million subscribers can't have personality and character in the videos, but it's just going to be more professional. And again, last thing about the differentiation is that there's been this thing in the ASMR community I've watched ASMR for like 10 years, by the way. Should have said that before, but I'm a bit of a veteran myself. So yes, there's this, like, it's not controversy, but there's just, there's hi-fi and lo-fi audio quality. And something that you're most likely going to get from the smaller channels is the lo-fi quality, which has become a very popular thing. So, you know, you got a lot of options, and I'm gonna give them to you. So, let's go ahead and get into the first category, which will be 1 million subscribers. So, first off, we'll go ahead and start with the queen herself, GB ASMR. I did a little bit of research. I did not do all the numbers and everything. I know she has I'm pretty sure she has over 4 million subscribers. But yes, the thing that I know GB for mostly is her role plays. I watched a video of hers recently, and she mentioned that she was a cosplayer before she was an ASMRtist. If you watch her videos, very high quality camera, audio quality. She probably has a lot of sets of microphones to use. And a lot of ASMRtists do role plays. However, GB, probably because of her cosplay background, she gets very much into character, the makeup, the costume, the scripting. I'm assuming she does some kind of scripting, and it's just very high level content. And she is a big fan of anime and manga, so if you like those things, she definitely talks about it at some point. But yes, that's what I know GB for. Her very, not intense, but she gets very into character with her role plays. GB's role plays get an A+. Next, we will go into JoJo's ASMR right here. What I know JoJo for is the quality of his audio, and he's a little bit of a meme lord. I see JoJo, he's definitely got a sense of humor. Not that GB doesn't, but I think that's a big part of, he's just very memey. I don't know what to say. He just recently bought a $10,000 microphone, which is why I talked about the audio quality at first. He also, if you are into magic tricks, he used to do those a lot, like card magic, doing magic tricks for the camera. It was really cool. So there's plenty of videos on his channel of that. If that's something that you're interested in, ASMR magic tricks, that's cool. If you're perhaps interested in an ASMRtist with an accent as well, he's from Australia, so he's got the Aussie boy accent. That was terrible. I know how to do it, I swear. I was not prepared. I'll try again later. Okay, and next with that, we have Latte ASMR. I love Latte ASMR. I watch her all the time, and she is also, to me, very well known for her role plays, but in a different way than GB's. GB's I also love, but Lattes are very, very aesthetic. The environment of her videos is just, it just really it takes you somewhere, and they're extremely relaxing. She'll do doctor roleplay, dentist, spa, things like that, and they're amazing. That's truly all I can say. That's, from what I know, that's 90, maybe 100% of her content, just those very aesthetic role plays. Also, something about these ASMRtists, I forgot to mention their upload schedules. That probably would help. For what I know, GB, she's pretty consistent. I know she at least does one once a week, maybe twice a week. JoJo's similar situation. Latte, she doesn't upload as often, but she uploads very long videos, 45 minutes, and they're very intensive, with how much work she's putting into it in terms of the environment and the setup and everything. So maybe once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, I don't know. But yes, Josie B ASMR, another one that I love, and I started watching her when she was around 20k, and now she has she's almost at the 2k mark as well. 2M mark, excuse me. She gives me similar vibes to Latte. Latte like I said, really like pampers up her environment to fit the role play, which is a very lovely thing, but it's not a requirement to create relaxing content, which Josie B shows. She does very her role plays are more friend based. Friend does your skincare. I've done a video like that and definitely inspired by Josie B ASMR. She's very big on the personal attention kind of thing, and I love it. It's been great to like watch her like become what she is right now, and it's amazing. And so is her content, honestly. So definitely check her out. Also, similar uploading schedule to Latte. She also does very long videos. With that, it takes a little bit longer to edit and yada yada yada. She does a lot of layered sounds also, so that takes like a separate thing, blah blah blah. So yes. And the last member of the 1 million subscribers shout out is China Unique ASMR. I know her very much for her mouth sounds videos. She's I've definitely seen like extremely sensitive, 100% sensitivity mouth sounds. So if you are looking for some very intense mouth sounds, definitely check out China Unique. She is also a big provider of the friend roleplay ASMR. Hers are very relatable, especially if you're a black person like myself. You obviously don't have to be black to watch it, but most ASMR roleplays, like let's give example a haircutting roleplay. They'll say, oh, okay, we're gonna comb your hair, your straight long hair. Okay, now in a makeup video, okay, we got your makeup with this like very light shade, here you go. As a black person, I have to watch stuff like with straight hair, which I clearly don't have, light skin makeup, which I clearly don't have. And when she does it, she's like, oh, let me pick your hair. Obviously she's probably using her makeup, so her skin color is a little bit closer to mine. It's just easier for me to insert myself. So there's nothing wrong with those other ones, but for me personally, and for other black ASMR creators, watchers, whatever, it's very easy to insert yourself. And that's what role plays are all about. Being able to imagine this person on the camera pampering you and treating you well. So if you're into that, definitely check her out. She's, yeah, cool. Before we move on to 100K, let me just mention that I didn't want to make the intro too long, but yes, ASMR changes with the times. I've been watching it for over 10 years. I've seen lots and lots of changes. Your tastes change over time, who you watch change over time, blah blah blah. So everybody that I mentioned, I don't watch every single day right now, but there was probably a period where I was watching them a lot. But and then now I've just given somebody else a chance. There's a lot There's a lot of ASMR creators in this community on YouTube, on TikTok. We're everywhere. We're taking over the world. And as somebody that's been in the game for a long time, I like to give everybody a shot, So, give your local ASMRtist. Give business to your local ASMRtist. And with that, let's go ahead and move on to the next category, which is ASMR content creators with over 100,000 subscribers and under 1 million. So this is kind of my bag. This is kind of where I stay for the most part. I'm usually within this 100K, 10K range. That's usually who I watch. So first off, in the between 100,000 and 1 million subscribers range is Tiptoe Tingles. I know her mostly she does very, very fast tapping videos. She goes on Twitch somewhat frequently. So if you like ASMR live, you want to be in the chat with somebody while they're doing ASMR, definitely recommend Tiptoe Tingles. She is another, I know, well-known anime watcher. So she definitely will talk about that at some point if that's what you're into. She does manga tapping, you know, so you can get those peepers on some somewhat related anime content. And yeah, and I don't know what else to call these but special triggers, but she's come up with some triggers over time, or just maybe triggers that I haven't heard about. She's definitely big on like underrated triggers. She does body triggers. She'll like tap on her arm, her collarbone, maybe her face, blah blah blah, and create sounds with that. And that's not something that I typically see. So she's done this thing called the salt and pepper. I think she made it up. I haven't seen anybody else do it. So basically it's like salt, 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 pepper, 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 pepper. I think she just alternates her hands. I might be wrong. I haven't seen her do it in a minute. Anyway, yes, I love Tiptoe Tingles. Another one that I've watched basically like from somewhat the beginning. I watched her like maybe like 20K. Yeah, I think like 20K again. I started watching her and now she's sitting at like almost 400K. So it's really awesome to watch, honestly, which is why I highly recommend watching smaller ASMR content creators. No shade to people with 1 million subscribers, but one, they definitely don't need a shout out from me. And two, you know, whatever. I don't know what the second one was, but you know, it's just nice to grow with your person that you're watching. So that's Tiptoe Tingles, highly recommended, along with everybody else that I've mentioned. Next up, Michaela ASMR, another one that I kind of started from with the jump, and I remember starting to watch them roughly at the same time. And yeah, I remember starting to watch Michaela when she had, I remember watching Michaela when she had like 5 or 10K, and now she's also like at basically like 400K or something like that. Again, last I'm going to mention about this, but it's just beautiful watching them blossom into a beautiful content creator. So yeah, Michaela, I know her very much for sounds, you know. I want to mention Jojo does that too. I know Jojo for his sounds, making sounds with objects. That's like a big part of their channels. And Michaela, again, another big role play. As you can see, I'm very much into role plays, so she does a lot of different role plays. She's very relatable as well, for different reasons. She, you know, your friend in the back of the classroom brushing your hair, alien role play, that's not a relatable one, unless, and she does like ASMR for blah blah blah, you know, sick people, if you're feeling sad, yada yada. I mostly watch her role plays, and yeah, I like the mouth sounds that she makes while she's doing the role play. And yeah, that was all over the place. Long story short, love Michaela ASMR's content, and I mostly know her for her like very tingly. She does make like interesting mouth sounds that I don't hear everybody make. So with that, next up is Anno ASMR, right there. And first off, what I know him for is he also is like a big sounds guy, picking up objects from around his home or ordering them, whatever, and making sounds with them around the microphone, and very nice. And then, so I know him for his triggers, his overall vibe, and he does a lot of content with other people involved. He's done multiple videos like ASMR with friends, ASMR with my family, ASMR with my dad. Just like, it's pretty cool. It's kind of just, it's just interesting, you know, because I would never. But it's like really cool. And then you get to like see his like family dynamic, his friend dynamic, and it's just a cool. And his vibe, like, I've watched his content for a long time. He does like other things. He makes music, and something about Ano ASMR. I don't know how I didn't mention it first, but he has he's like an animator. So he will create an animated video and then make ASMR sounds. So it's like an animated ASMR video, and it's so cool. There's probably somebody else that does it, but I definitely knew that Ano did it first, and he's still really the only person that I've seen do it. And yeah, it's awesome. So definitely check out Ano ASMR and his animated stuff. And he just also mentioned that he's gonna like ramp up the amount that he's doing. Hopefully that's good for his mental. I don't know how much work that takes, but yeah, it'll be a great time if you're going over there. Yes, and his vibe, he like I said, he does all those other things. So he's like very artsy, and you can tell that based on his videos. He has like a certain lighting, and he has like he just has a certain mood in his place, and it's just very very cafe, very just cool. He's very cool, and I like watching his videos just partly simply for that reason. So definitely check out Ano ASMR. He's from Spain, I believe. So if you're Spanish and you want to watch somebody that is also Spanish, there you go. There, fantastic. Next up, we have White Rabbit. I've known about her for a while. She's been in the ASMR community. She is another. If I did have to compare her to somebody, it probably would be GB. Just for the fact that their role plays are both very character heavy, and they get very much into character with their makeup and whatnot. And they both seem to have very, very high level makeup skills, and it shows in their videos. But one reason that I love White Rabbit ASMR in particular is because she plays with her accents. Like she does so many different accents. That's maybe a stretch, but I've definitely heard her do like a French, like an 80s accent. Like she's definitely done like a Southern accent. GB also plays with accents as well. My mind's all over the place. There's a lot of things to talk about. As somebody that does not know what those accents sound like, to me, they sound phenomenal. I've never really spoken to a French person, but if I did, it seems like that's what it would sound like. So, very roleplay, very playing with accents. To be honest, this day I don't know what her true accent is. And recently I think she's starting to let loose a little bit, get a little bit unhinged. She's following this, can I call it a trend, or is it just I don't know, fast and aggressive ASMR. Let's talk about it. Just kidding, we're not going to talk about it right now, but it's definitely a very popular thing, and it's been getting more and more popular as days goes on. So she's getting into that as well. So if you like that, there you go. Next up, there's two more for this category, and I just could not make a video without mentioning this person, Miss Manganese ASMR. I'm not gonna say that she started this movement because I don't know. Again, there's a lot of ASMR content creators, so there could be somebody doing the exact same thing that she's doing that I don't know of. But I know that she, at the very least, kind of coined the term spit painting, which is, I'm not gonna do it because I'm trying to make this video like widely acceptable, but basically you mouth sounds, licking your fingers, and then you mouth sounds to the camera, insinuating that you are taking your spit and painting this person. Very weird out of context, but if you've been watching ASMR for a long time, then you're used to it, and you may even like it. So I personally love it. Call me a weirdo. You're watching my video. So she has definitely coined that term. I've watched countless ASMRtists do the spit painting and then mention her name. And I see a lot of inspired by Miss Manganese ASMR when I watch fast and aggressive, chaotic videos. So She is a very iconic person in the ASMR community right now, and I think that it is a crime if you do not know who Miss Manganese is. She is from somewhere in the UK. She has an accent as well, but that's just her. That's just how she speaks. To her, she does not have an accent. It is so hard to describe her as. It's not, honestly, it's chaotic. And that's truly all you can say. It is tingly for reasons that I've never experienced with another ASMR artist. And it's almost like she can do anything that she wants, and I'm gonna get tingles, to be honest. And for that reason, I'm going to recommend her highly. I think that she's an icon right now. I think that she's definitely like, because she doesn't have a million subscribers. She's in this category. But I've heard her name maybe more than any other ASMR artist in the past like few months. So if you don't know who she is, you need to get on it. Last for this category is, also couldn't make a video without recommending him, Raffi Taffy ASMR. He is another member of this category that, truthfully, I think should have a million subscribers. I think everybody on this list should have a million subscribers. Let's be real. But he's been in the game for a minute. He took some hiatuses, which is probably one of the only reasons that he doesn't have a million subscribers. But what I know Raffi for is his sound quality and his tapping. I think that Raffi, in the way that Miss Manganese has started this, I'm not going to say she started the movement, but she's a big player in it. She's a big player in this fast and aggressive wave. And out of the three horsemen of fast and aggressive ASMR, she's up there. And Raffi Taffy is a big, heavy pusher of tapping. Tapping is so like general and broad. Everybody does tapping at some point, intentional or not. But his tapping, it just speaks to me. That sounds so stupid, but I don't know what else to say. It's just different. He taps it in such a way, the way that he speaks to the camera, like, it's just, he has his own thing going on, and I love it. He is also an icon in the ASMR community. If you don't know who Raffi Taffy ASMR is, you need to get on it. He's also just a name that you hear a lot. Anno and Raffi have done a collab before. Anno talks about Raffi. Pretty sure Raffi's talked about Anno. People talk about Raffi, and you need to know about Raffi. That's what I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I would put Anno, Raffi, and JoJo's in. If you like one, you're probably going to like the others. So now let's get to the small people. These are ASMR content creators with less than 100,000 subscribers, but more than 10,000 subscribers. And to start that off with is Angelic Lo-Fi ASMR. I know her mostly for her mouth sounds, her role plays, and she's a big fast and aggressive person, and her name providing a big fan of the lo-fi sound. So if you like hearing white noise and all that, like in addition to what's going on in the video, lo-fi is for you, and she's a big provider of that kind of content. She's also mentioned that she's very heavily inspired by Miss Manganese ASMR. All three of these content creators in this category that I have mentioned Miss Manganese at some point, because they've all done spit painting. So yes, I love Angelic Lo-Fi ASMR. Like I said, the 100k to like 10k range, that's my bag. I just love watching this range of content creators. I don't know what it is, but that just tends to be what I'm watching for the most part. Also, another one with an accent. She's also from the UK, perhaps. She's got an accent from over there somewhere. So if you like that, you want to hear somebody go pip pip cheerio, that might be offensive. If it is, sorry. I love your accents. Check her out. Next, another accent. I think I like accents. Carrie ASMR. It looks like Sari. It's Carrie, I swear. So don't go over there saying Sari. It's Carrie. Carrie ASMR. Her accent is, she's from Ireland, which is super cool because I have never met anybody from there. Also, she does this thing, she does like this stutter thing, which Miss Manganese does as well. I don't know if Miss Manganese is intentional or not, but I know that Carrie's is intentional. And honestly, it sounds silly. Again, another out of context thing that's like, what? But it's amazing and it hits. I promise. Try it out. Check her out. Chaotic energy as well. Fast and aggressive. I love her spit painting videos more than anything. She's like, I've watched her first spit painting video like at least 5 times. Like, it doesn't miss. She doesn't miss. None of these ASMRtists miss. And yes, check out Carrie. Check out Angelic Lo-Fi. And the last member of this range is ASMRtist. She's the most recent one that I've got put onto. I've been watching her for about 2 months now, 2-3 months. And her mouth sounds, if I had to compare, like, mouth sounds, I would compare her to China Unique. Not because they make similar content, but just the fact of like very high intensity mouth sounds. And yes, so she's very big on mouth sounds. If you like that, definitely go check her out. She also has done spit painting videos. I don't know if she started this, but this spit painting numbers, alphabet thing, whatever, she's killing that. She's doing that. Love those videos. And she does like positive affirmation videos, like telling you you're great, making you feel good about yourself. Because we all know we need that. And if you can get it from the stranger while getting tingles, come on. So yeah, ASMRtist. And the name, dude, that's, come on. Just go check her out purely for her name. She knew exactly what she was doing. With that, let's get into the smallest category we have so far, one that I would be included in, and this is ASMRtist under 10K. And these are a little bit harder to find for the reason that they are small. YouTube doesn't recommend them as often unless you specifically go out of your way to watch people with not a lot of subscribers. But one way that you can find these people easier is looking up a trigger. In particular that you like. You look up a role play, you look up a certain kind of sound that you like, whatever. And you will get every channel that's done a video like that. And then somewhere, either unless they just posted the video recently, they will be more towards, you're gonna have to scroll a little bit. But it's worth it to experience the feeling of following a small person growing into a big person. Yes, they get taller. No, but their influence on the internet, you know, whatever. So with that, let's get into it. Blue Sky ASMR. She is one of these, and boop, and another big supporter of the anime and manga community and video games. So if you like that, definitely go check her out. She does like, I know her for her tapping. She does like haul/collection videos of her things, like of her manga, of her figures, you know, blah blah blah. And it's kind of relaxing just seeing what she picks up, seeing whatever. It's very nice to just see a supporter of, or a lover of anime in the community. So, you know, follow her if you like anime and ASMR, because she's got both. His name is Jonathan Thorson ASMR, and yes, he uploads basically almost every day. So if you need content, daily ASMR content, check that man out. He's got a very deep man voice. So if you want to be whispered to your sleep by a strong man voice, he's your man. He does like spirituality, like Reiki healing, removing negative energy, things like that. He does this echo thing. It's like delayed, just like the delayed effect. Like you can hear, he'll do mouth sounds layered or like echoed. He'll do certain phrases echoed, and it's again, sounds weird out of context. It doesn't sound like it would give you tingles, but I promise that it does. So, yeah, and mouth sounds. He does love some mouth sounds, as do I. So, if you love anything out of what I just mentioned that he provides, check him out. And yeah, and the last member of this category is going to be Laren ASMR. Sorry if I said that wrong. Laren ASMR. And what I know him for strictly is his role plays. He's a small influencer, content creator, whatever. But his quality is that of somebody with, at the very least, 100K. If I had to compare his videos to somebody, I would say Latte ASMR. He sets it up very nicely. The sounds are so crisp and it's so nice. He's going to get on his wave before it's too late, because I found him early and I'm putting you on. He has like 9K maybe right now. I highly recommend him. Just providing that environment, getting that aesthetic, and it's a really nice video. And I have my most popular video is trying to do your makeup or whatever. If you like that, he has a video doing, you're like talent and he's doing your makeup. And my perspective was that I had no idea what I was doing. His perspective is that he knows what he's doing, and it feels good. It's extremely relaxing. So definitely check him out. And that's all that we have for today. This video turned out way longer than I thought it was going to. But on a real note, with all that said, I love every single ASMR artist that I mentioned in this video. I've definitely watched at least, I've watched a good amount of every single one of these ASMR artists, and I recommend each and every one of them based on whatever your preferences are. Speaking of that, this video was for newcomers, and I was giving you content creators to watch. I have an idea of doing this similarly to 4 triggers, and it will be somewhat of a part 2. I will explain what triggers are really popping right now, or just in general. I'll do both. And then I will talk about ASMR artists that I watch that have done some of these triggers. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys want a video like that, and I will provide it. Also, I have a lot more ASMR artists that I watch. So, if you guys just want a straight up sequel to this, also comment that, let me know. And yeah, just in general, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, or more videos from me. And yeah, check out everybody. Last thing, I'm just gonna say their names, and yeah, I'll say all their names in order. GB ASMR, JoJo's ASMR, Latte ASMR, Josie B ASMR, China Unique ASMR. Those were all 1 million and over. For the category of between 1 million and 100,000, we have Tiptoe Tingles ASMR, Michaela ASMR, Anno ASMR, White Rabbit ASMR, Miss Manganese ASMR, Raffy Taffy ASMR. Yes, and for the 10K, over 10K and under 100K, Angelic Lo-Fi ASMR, Carrie ASMR, ASMRtists, and for the final category of under 10K, we have Blue Sky ASMR, Laren ASMR, and Jonathan Thorson ASMR, and me, KL ASMR. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. For people that watch my videos, it was a little bit different, but hopefully, I'm leading you into something new. Don't forget to watch my videos. Alright guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.